Ready, Jerry?
I'm ready.
Just want to make sure you're ready, brother. Show me the money.
Oh, you didn't know?
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
Put my shoes on, you wouldn't last a mile. Summertime, wintertime, I'm on the grind. Yeah, I got the ring, I'm the champ, I'm the genie of the lamp.
This is the gift I was given, so I just live by my hustle.
Keep it in my pocket, it don't make sense, but don't make a profit. So I hustle, ladies and homies. Make money, money.
All out here for a pill. Really tryna get this money for the real.
I want to find a thing to save my life, so I hustle.
It ain't over for me, no, it ain't over for me.
Here comes the money.
Here we go, money talk.
Here comes the money.
Show me the money!
Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
What up? What up? It is Alex, the fantasy football hustler, back at you. We got another episode of Elevated Sports Talk. What is going down, everybody? Let's get ready to smoke it up.
All right. Fire 'em up.
Let me hit that ball.
Smoke weed every day.
Let's get it. Let's pack it up. We got some news here as well. Let's get into some of this NFL training camp news. I got a few things. I didn't really put them in order of importance here, but yeah, we got some news. So first piece of news that I saw, I believe this is about an hour ago. So in Atlanta, Rondale Moore, he was carted. Let me see. What did I say? He was down on the field after a non-contact injury, running a route, seems to be in a lot of pain. Most of the team down on one knee. And then practice got called as Moore was loaded onto the cart. It says air cast right leg. So Marco from the future. What up? How about for the Raiders? So Antonio Pierce, he said that Aiden O'Connell and Gardner Minshew are each going to play a quarter. Did not say who is going to be starting the game or starting for the season. This is a full-blown QB competition, so this will be a fun game to watch. We get to see Aiden O'Connell and Gardner Minshew competing for a job. Let's see what happens here. Let's see. Ooh, okay, for the Colts. So I have not been high on Josh Downs like at all. I've been as far down on Josh Downs as you could be. And he got hurt. He suffered an ankle injury in practice. Still going to be evaluated. They said he has been impressing in training camp so far. Let's see. For the Steelers, Mike Tomlin confirmed that there is, in fact, a QB competition between Justin Fields and Russell Wilson. Wilson, who's dealing with a calf injury, still remains the QB1. Fields will start on Friday versus the Texans, while Wilson will not play. Just remember, guys, Wilson is the QB1 as of right now. Like, I think people are already assuming that Fields, because he's playing on Saturday, that he's the automatic starter for the season. It's not the case. So just all I'm saying is pump those brakes. That's all I'm saying. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Brandon Ayuk. More Brandon Ayuk news. So after inquiring about Brandon Ayuk's availability, the Patriots have decided not to explore any further trade possibilities with the 49ers. So there was 4 teams that were interested. Who was it? It was the Browns, the Patriots, the Steelers, the Commandos. The Steelers already backed out. The Commandos already backed out. And now the Patriots are backing out. So it seems like this is it's Cleveland or bust right now for Brandon Ayuk. Cleveland was good last year. They made the playoffs. That's a very, very tough division. Very, very tough division. Phil said women's pole vault coming in hot. That's just funny. Got me with that one. Oh man, Crispy said Tony goes from healthy to questionable.
Man, fuck Tony.
Come on, man. He's a bum.
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's
a bum now. What up, Bakes? What's going down, my brother? Man, I was dealing with all this fucking bullshit car shit this morning, so I started a little bit late today. But fingers crossed, getting this stupid car into the stupid shop. Let's see if they can fix it, man. It's so fucking annoying. And Adema in the house. What up? What up? You got perfect timing.
You got perfect timing. About to start a little puff giving this motherfucker.
I'm starting a little puff giving this motherfucker. Woo. All right. Let's just keep smoking. Oh, no way. The Josh Downs. Josh Downs news. So after further evaluation, he suffered a high ankle sprain. Yuck. That sucks. I mean, I wasn't targeting him, and I told you guys not to target him, but for anybody who is targeting him and really just getting hurt in the preseason, man, like that sucks. It sucks. We've been hearing a lot of injury news. Rondell Moore, for anybody who was high on Rondell Moore, it said how they stopped practice. He had like some kind of knee injury, and he had some kind of injury. All the players were so distraught. Like they said that everybody was like down on a knee until he got carted out of there officially. And yeah, just not cool though. Sean McVay says that Puka is week to week, but anticipated him being ready to prep for the season opener. Okay. Elijah Mitchell, CMC and Elijah Mitchell both got hurt. Elijah Mitchell has a hamstring strain that will sideline him for about a week. And so, yeah, probably why Matt Breida got signed, right? And then did you hear Ricky Pearsall like re-injured? Damn, what the hell was it? Was it his calf? That was an issue? Hamstring, but something. But Ricky Pearsall got hurt again. Pearsall, however the hell you say his name. Bake said fucking 5.6 earthquake hit yesterday, 21 miles away from me. Shook the grapevine for hours in afterwards. I felt like I was on a boat. Man, ouch. That's crazy. Hope everything's okay. And Bake said, what the fuck? How do we need 3 people for 32 people now? People keep dropping like flies. Well, Chaotic, she said she's just not going to do it. She said she, with the what's it called? There's like a hurricane or some big ass storm that's going through. And she was like, nah, I can't do it. She was like, I can't like potentially miss a pick. Like it would like, no. So she dropped out of that one and the guillotine league, since those ones are going to be ones drafted soon. And Street Soldiers Mark, I don't know what the fuck's up with this guy, dude. Like hella unresponsive. I have his number. I've been texting him, message him on Facebook, commented on his Facebook post like, yo, hit me back about a league. And yeah, he's just not responding. So I mean, I left him in there for now, but I took him out of a spot. And yeah, so we need 3 more people. 3 more people for the Marvel Multiverse of Madness. And I'm gonna post in all the leagues about it. Hit up some people individually. But if you guys know any savages who'd be interested in playing in the Marvel Multiverse of Madness, $55 buy-in. All right. Let's get him in there, baby. Let's get him in there. And but yeah, I'm gonna post again on Facebook. Let's see if we can find anybody. And it's gonna be fun. Like this is one of the most fun leagues around. It is You know, it's kind of tough though. So I understand why some people would be scared away of it. And what up, Tino? What's going down, bro? Marco said they must be really depressed when they signed Matt Breida. I would assume so, right? I mean, your top two running backs go down. We'll be able to see what's his name though. We'll be able to see Guerrero. I mean, if Elijah Mitchell and CMC aren't going to be playing at all, we're going to get to see Guerrero in action finally, because I know some people who are super hyped about him. He's probably going to get drafted a lot higher now that they got 2 injuries to those running backs. Very interesting times that we are embarking on right now. Let me see. Did I get any videos? I did not get any videos. Bake said Mason's a tank. Yeah, but he can't play 100% of snaps throughout everything, though. Like, no matter what. Let's see. Who do they even have on their depth chart at running back right now? Damn, that's it. Just Guerrero and Breida. Ouch. Yeah, that's tough. I mean, I know that Christian McCaffrey wasn't going to be playing like in the preseason at all, but yeah, now you don't even have enough running back camp bodies. Yeah, that's rough. That is rough. And Crispy said they soft. Oh, man. Crispy, we don't want these players getting like hurt for the season in the preseason, though. Like, that sucks. You can get paid so much money. You deserve to be soft. You deserve the extra coddling if you get hurt. And Tino said, show neighbors getting socked up. Huss. Man, let me go see if I can find it. Actually, I think Derek shared it in, let me see. Is it this one? Yeah, let's see. All right, let me see. Let me share this. Let me see if I can pull this up here. All right, here we go. Oh! Neighbors is a punk. You see him run away? Yeah. He hits him in the face and then starts running away. Yep, that's what I saw. He hit him in the face. That's why I said he's a punk. Look at him. Hits him in the face and then starts running. I don't know, man. Neighbors was kind of bitch made for that one, man. He really was. And Bakes at Pop CMC's going against fucking Nick Bosa and Fred Warner every play. Shit's not easy. Put some chicken butter on that shit and play. I know. Phil said, what is chicken butter? What the fuck is chicken butter, Crispy? Do I even want to know? Dude. Yeah, I didn't see that neighbor shit until now. I heard the story, but did not watch that video until right now. What the hell, man? Why do you take a cheap shot like that and then just run away like nobody's gonna see you? Like, what the fuck? That was some bullshit, man. That was some bullshit. Because I was Kirby Joseph. I would have been pissed off too. Little fucking cheap shot by this rook right now, motherfucker. Oh man, yeah, super ridiculous. Crispy said, ask Bogey. Bogey knows what the chicken butter is. Oh man, this chicken butter doesn't sound too appealing. Does not sound too appealing. Chicken butter. Oh man. So pissed about my goddamn car, dude. I'm so pissed about my car. Now I got to pay fucking, dude. This shop, so ridiculous. $200 an hour. That's what I'm paying for. $200 fucking dollars an hour. And if the and then that money gets to go towards the repair. But man, I'm so fucking nervous. I don't know what the hell this shit is. Big said, well, little bitch, Kirby should have fucked him up. I mean, you know, when you got to, I mean, he socked him up, man. He gave him a 2-piece and a biscuit. Like, you see his head just swinging around every which way. But I wonder if players, you know, like the ones who have gloves, like, I wonder if they put something in there, protect their knuckles, you know, just when they're getting ready for a fight. And because you got to punch a guy with a helmet on, like, man, that shit's going to hurt. And Marco said $200 an hour. You getting blown by the mechanic, bro? I was gonna say I wish, but I don't wish. But man, it's some bullshit, dude. Like, it's fucking bullshit, man. Like, that's what it is. It's fucking bullshit. But yesterday I took it to a place, $125 an hour. That money would not go towards the repair. And they didn't even fucking look at it. Car was there over 20-something hours, and they call me fucking giving me all these excuses on why they didn't look at it. And man, that shit just pissed me off. And Tina said, nah, it's a lot of open palms at football practice. He said a lot of face masks too. But did you see? It didn't look like he was open palm hitting him though. Like, I mean, it looked like it was the full fist. Hey, Coach C on IG. He said he put some chicken butter on that biscuit. Marco said you could ask if it's included in the price. I bet I could. No, thank you. That's tasty. Tasty weed. Calvin, this is Coach C. What up, bro? So which rookie wide receiver will be the best fantasy-wise this year? I guess I got to go chalky and say Marvin Harrison Jr. I mean, he's going to be slotted into a really big role right away. I know Neighbors is too. I just hate Danny Pesos, man. Like, I really do. I don't think Danny Pesos is going to be able to produce the best rookie wide receiver out there. And then Rome Odunze, I mean, if he wasn't like third on the pecking order, you know, I might be inclined to say him, but it's going to take him a little bit. I mean, just look at JSN, you know, like I feel it's going to be the same type of thing. Same type of thing would be like what happened with JSN, where he kind of just buried on the depth chart. You know, maybe towards the end of the season, he gets a little bit of a shot, but kind of sucks for a big majority of the season though. And DK and DJ Moore, they just gave him a fat ass bag, and they traded for Keenan Allen. You know, Keenan Allen's like he's not on a rookie contract. You know, so I feel like either way, Rome's going to get time to grow, but I don't think he's going to be in a rookie wide receiver, but like best rookie wide receiver territory. And Tina said, "Bro, if we would punch each other." In 5 laps. We used to open palm 1 lap shout out. Coach Crudo, Independence High. Oh man. So what are we saying? Punch each other in high school? 5 laps. Okay, if we used open palm, it was 1 lap. Okay, that's what it was. I was just totally reading that wrong in my brain. So punching each other 5 laps, open palm 1 lap. So people were already learning. I'll take the 1 lap, but we'll open palm it though. I mean, if you do it right, you can really get some force, in there as well. Because you're not doing it like a slap. I mean, you're just straight hitting it with the just right there, right? Just boom. Said never punch each other with helmets on. Yeah, I mean, that's just like, if anything, why not go for the stomach or like something with this like no padding, right? Like get below the fucking shoulder pads and all that. Give them a gut punch, like, I mean, but see, I never understood that, but I mean, just in the heat of the moment in the fight, you just want to go for the face. You just want to go for a fucking knockout. So, I mean, I totally understand that as well. But like, I never got that. Like, why not a fucking, open palm to the face and then boom, like right to the stomach? Because man, especially if someone's not ready for that, you hit them on like the side of the stomach or like shit, I don't know, even a kidney shot. Like anything's better than like hitting your hand against a fucking plastic brick wall, right? Like I don't know what the fucking helmets are made out of, some thick plastic, right? But just it never made sense to me. But it is just heat of the moment, like heat of the battle. Like, I mean, fuck, you just want to fucking tear somebody's head off. Marco said Coleman, Thomas, Worthy, McConkey, McMillan, Wilson, Leggett. How would you rank them? Coleman, McConkey, Thomas, Worthy. Leggett would have been higher, but now that he's dealing with that hamstring injury, and this is like the second time they said he re-aggravated it, man, I kind of just don't want Leggett like at all. I guess probably Wilson, McMillan, and then Leggett, at least as of right now. Fuck, or Calvin said, or kick him wearing the cleats. Fuck. I mean, that's another thing. Like, that just seems like a cheap shot, right? But, I mean, like, punching someone in the face when they're not expecting it is not a cheap shot. I don't know. So I wonder if they find players for fighting like this an exhibition game, or if it happens every mixed practice. I mean, I'm pretty sure it happens every mixed practice to some extent. Remember Aaron Donald hit the motherfucker with the helmet in the mixed practice and nothing happened to him. I mean, that is Aaron Donald, but still, he didn't get in trouble for nothing. It's up to the team on how they punish you. I think that's what they said. It's up to the team. And Marco said, forgot a Dunze in that ranking. I'll put Coleman and McConkey above a Dunze. I mean, that's for redraft, though. Like, you're talking your keeper league, I would just probably put a Dunze at the top. It's because for, overall longevity, you're probably going to want him. But, we are getting a lot of injuries coming from camp. Let me refresh my news feed here. No, nothing new since they said Josh Downs has a high ankle sprain after they did the further tests on his ankle injury that he suffered in practice. A lot of injuries, man. A lot of injuries, and it's funny because like the people who only play in like 1 or 2 leagues, like I see them posting on Facebook all the time, and they're like, why you guys drafting right now, man? You don't draft until like Labor Day weekend. And which for most leagues, I'm with it. And especially if you only play in 1 or 2 leagues, like, yeah, for sure. That's how you should do it. But I think these guys just haven't realized there's a whole world out there, besides the one home league that you play in. And there's people drafting Dynasty right now, which, injuries like this suck, like for sure. But in Dynasty, you're not like worried about it. And I mean, you're worried about any injury, but I'm just saying, like, Dynasty is not just for 1 year and that's it. Like, it's not, the journey isn't over in like 4 months. But yeah, it's there's a lot of redraft leagues that are drafting right now. Dynasties, I feel like the earlier you draft, like, the doper your league is. And Marco said, I wish, but I doubt I'll get a Dunze at the 105. If it's single QB, if it's a super flex, you probably will. If it's not super flex, yeah, that's probably just wishful thinking. And Calvin said it's like an injury every day this year. It always is at this point. And, like, we're paying attention to the news like no other. And, we're getting ready for our drafts and rankings and all that kind of stuff. And so, yeah, these injuries, they just seem a little bit more magnified. How about that? Always when we hear something in training camp, especially like a CMC, Yeah, Will said you'll get Odunze at the 105 in Superflex. Yeah, and I can't remember if Marco's league, if that league that he's talking about is Superflex or not. But yeah, if it's Superflex, you'll get Rome there, because I got him there in a bunch of leagues. Superflex, you're gonna have 2 or 3 QBs going in the top 5. Yep, and then Marvin Harrison and Neighbors, just them right there. Tina said, I don't believe any of these injuries. What? You don't believe Josh Downs got a high ankle sprain today? Man, they said Rondell Moore, they said practice got canceled because of the injury that he had. It was a non-contact injury, so I'm assuming, ACL or something of that nature. Like, when they say non-contact, like, I always just think ACL. And they said he got carted off and he was in one of those air casts, and like, man, they said everybody was like down on a knee, like, until he got out of there. Like, so I don't know, man. Like, it's a couple. It's not a crazy amount of injuries, but the CMC calf strain, maybe, is that being that, are they fugazi about it? Cade, what up? He said, how productive you think Zeke Elliott will be this year in a 10-player PPR league? If you're in a 10-teamer, you'll have him as like a bench player. Like, you probably shouldn't have to be drafting him as a starter. So how productive do I think he's going to be? 700-800 yards, maybe 30 to 40 receptions. But we're hoping for the double-digit touchdowns. Like, really, that's where a lot of his production, I feel like, will come. And so we're hoping for like 10 touchdowns, and the type of offense that they have, they should be in a position to do that. So I still don't think that he is going to be, a top 24 guy unless there's like crazy amount of injury, but I bet he's close to it. Will said Caleb, Marvin Harrison Jr., Daniels, Neighbors. He said the first 4. More than likely. No super flex in anybody. And nobody would draft a QB in the first 4 picks. Well, there you go. It's a single QB. So, yeah, you're probably not getting Rome at 5. Tino said most teams are practicing with other teams to prevent trade talks or insider talking, or even players getting into fights, they lie. Well, yeah, but they're not. They're not. Oh, is that what you're saying? Oh, they're practicing with their coach speak? Is that what you're talking about? Is that what you're saying? They're practicing with their coach speak? Yeah, we'll see. You could get him at the 105. Your league values the running backs. Man, your league's a bunch of fucking morons if you have a running back drafted in the first 5 rounds this year. In the first 5 picks this year, or 4 picks. Marco said he probably just needs to take a shit like Metcalf. Calvin said, who's going to be the guy, the running back for the Chargers? Combination, it's going to be a big combination, man. I feel like Gus is the 1A, J.K. Dobbins is the 1B, and then you just go down the pecking order. Tino says a good running back ever had a good season, while their QB had a good MVP season. That's interesting. That's a good question. Let's see. Let's go look at the NFL MVPs by year. Go Bills, what up? 12-team Superflex. I got Hurts, Watson, Hall, Pacheco, Stevenson, Gus, Ayuk, London, Coleman, Ridley, Godwin, Judy, Kincaid. Nice. I didn't see a question in there, though. What's the question? That looks nice, though. Or wait, hold on.
Nice.
Will said in Dynasty, with the weak running back class this year, you'll be tough sledding to get around. Yeah, for sure. Warner and Falk. I don't think did Kurt. Oh yeah, Kurt Warner did win the MVP. He won the MVP the year that they won it all. So 2019, Mark Ingram was killing it before he got hurt. So that's one, but their whole MVP run was kind of predicated off of the run in general. 2017, was that Sony Michel? I think he did okay that year. 2013 when Peyton Manning won. Yeah, I can't remember any kind of running back at that time. I think Noshawn came in later. Tino said, I'm starting to think the elite running backs hurt your team. It's like the running back is one man. You know, Jonathan Moxon is only one man. And like with the pass game, you know, if you have that one man out there, you know, and you spread it around, I mean, that's the only thing that I can think. I mean, look at back in the day. I mean, LT 2006 Chargers, ugly first round exit. Sean Alexander 2005, they lost the Super Bowl. Yeah, Kurt Warner and Marshall Faulk, like legit. That really might have been it. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's insane, Tino, right? That an elite RB potentially hurts your team. What is this? Calvin said, rate my team name. Don't check me. Pacheco, yo. Oh, man. Will said Edgerrin James was with Peyton, wasn't he? Let's see. I mean, he was. Let's go see what years, though. Yeah, so when Peyton won, I think Peyton won the MVP in 2004. Edgerrin James went 9 touchdowns, though. That's it. But fuck, I mean, over 1,500 yards, though. Yeah, see, when they got Edgerrin James, I mean, shit, those first 2 years when Peyton wasn't really that dope yet, 1,500 yards year one, 1,700 yards year two, 13 touchdowns total average for those first 2 years. Those were Edgerrin James's first 2 years by far. And he started getting hurt. But that 2004 year, he played a full 16 games. Shit, even in 2005, looks like he played 15 games, but had 1,500 yards. Yeah, so there you go. Edgerrin James with Peyton Manning. That was just a totally different like type of offense, though. Marco said Leonard Floyd, Dexter Lawrence, Kenny Clark.
Oh my God! They killed Kenny! You bastard!
Man, this is all ugly, dude. It's all ugly. It's almost like it doesn't matter. Dexter Lawrence and I don't know, maybe just Dexter Lawrence and Cam Jordan. I don't know. Or Leonard Floyd, one of the two, but I think I would keep Dexter Lawrence. And Kate said, we did our draft last night. I ended up picking up Deontay Johnson super late in the draft. Jacoby Myers, Tyler Lockett are available. Should I go pick one of them up? I'd pick up Lockett. Hell yeah. Who do you got to drop? Who do you got to drop? Tina said, think about how far you have to go back in that era for hero RB football. Yeah, well, yeah, we go back 20 years. I mean, shit, LT, Sean Alexander. I mean, both those guys won MVPs back to back in 05 and 06. I mean, AP, I mean, that's 10 years ago. Well, I guess 12 years ago when he had the MVP for his 2,000-yard season. But yeah, you got to go far back, though, for sure. And like, you go far back and like, I mean, the Vikings didn't win. Chargers didn't win. Seahawks didn't win. When Priest Holmes was there, the Chiefs didn't win. Marshall Faulk, like, man, like he's legit. Because I mean, Edgerrin James, I mean, it took them a long time before they actually won, and he was not even on the team when it took him so long that Edgerrin James had already moved on to Arizona at that point. Will said back in the day there was Priest Holmes, Sean Alexander, LT, Larry Johnson. Larry Johnson is a fucking beast. Curtis Martin, a few others. And Will said Arian Foster, Chris Johnson, AP, Marshall Faulk, Marshawn Lynch, and even Arian Foster. Like, I mean, Arian Foster does not deserve to be in the conversation of all those other guys. It was only like 2 years that he was like really even balling out, and that was it. Being an undrafted free agent, you know, I mean, that's definitely something. But let's go see. He had, I mean, that 2010 year, I mean, he killed it. I mean, 4 seasons. And he only played, and 2 of those seasons, he only played 16 games. But yeah, he killed it in 2010 and 2012. That's for sure. He did. I mean, he did solid in 2011, but 2012 and 2010, those were his years. Jamal Lewis, definitely. Lynch was probably the last hero RB to win a Super Bowl. Probably. And it said, I think it's been 10 years since Lynch retired. Yeah, I mean, he has. I mean, what was that? That was the 2012 Super Bowl that they won, and then they lost the 2014. Is that what it was? Someone check me. Will said Deontay Johnson to the moon. Fuck no. Kate said the only guy I think we're dropping is Deontay Johnson or that rookie from the Chargers, Lad McConkey. Man, I would just drop Deontay Johnson. Like, he fucking sucks, dude. He fucking sucks. I really don't like him. Nah, don't get down. They said he has a high ankle sprain. And Jerry Jeudy makes me a little bit nervous with Watson. But yeah, I feel like I would get Tyler Lockett. And I mean, it'd be tough to drop Deontay Johnson for him, but I just do it, man. Cut your losses. Let some other scrub pick up Deontay Johnson and let him ruin their team. Marco said Derwin James, Reed Blankenship, Marcus May, Amani, recreational sex worker, keep 2. I mean, Derwin James should be there, like, no matter what. Like, next time, put Derwin James in there and say, I need one more. I think Reed Blankenship because Chauncey Gardner-Johnson already got hurt. I think that's where I would go. Marcus May would be next. Amani Hooker, yeah. You'd probably pick him up. Said true Aaron Foster doesn't. I just remember picking him up and riding him because I picked him up in the last week of the season before he became a beast of the next 2. Yeah. I went to high school with that guy. I always talk shit about him till he comes on the podcast. I'm just going to keep talking shit about him. He's a horrible actor, too. Guys seen Draft Day? Horrible actor. Kate says, well, as Romeo Dubs, but I don't know. About picking him up, I feel like it won't be as productive as people think. I actually like Romeo Dubs, but I you don't need to go like pick him up like right now though, especially if you're already like your team's already pretty stacked. Tyler Lockett, I would though. Oh shit! Hold on, guys. Let me put on a song here. It's the stupid. Dang it! So they said that it's more than likely my key and the key fob that's like fucking up. They said that they think that there's like not communication going on with like the key fob in the car, and so damn it, might need to get a whole other key fob, and I don't even know what those things. It's all electric. It's all fucking electric, man. And Kate said, "True, thank you for your help, sir. Appreciate you, bro. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Make sure you come back around." Ron, what up, bro? Said, "How you feeling about the CMC calf strain?" I'm a little bit nervous. Probably not going to be in the position to acquire him in a bunch of redraft leagues anyways. You know, I mean, I just getting like the number 1 or 2 picks, like it's always never really happens for me. So I feel like the places that I have him in Dynasty, I ain't moving them. You know, we're riding until the wheels fall off. So I'm nervous. And I like it.
That perfect time. About to start a little puff giving this motherfucker.
And Will said, "Don't you think they're gonna scheme stuff up for Johnson in Carolina? He's gonna put up some sort of numbers, even though you don't like them." Well, yeah, but if some sort of numbers are like 3 touchdowns for the year and like 800 yards, 60 receptions, like that's a scrub. Like I don't need guys like that on my team. Like, yeah, he will put up some type of numbers. Look at Adam Thielen last year. He had like a couple games where he was like a viable option to use. And we had to wait. Like, I mean, and a couple of those viable games, people probably didn't even have the balls to play him yet at that point. So that's all I'm saying. Like, it's a shitty offense. It's a real shitty offense. Probably the worst in the league. If not, they're 30, 31, or 32. You know, they're bottom 3. So, yeah. And have you seen? I showed some of the things, dude. This fool can't catch for shit. He keeps dropping easy ass balls. Like how many times he led the league in drop passes? Like, let's just go look at that. Said your hatred towards Johnson is probably just as much as my hatred for Stephon Diggs. Except Stephon Diggs is actually good. Like, that's the difference between Stephon Diggs and Deontay Johnson. Deontay Johnson sucks. That's the difference. So you're tripping with your hatred for Diggs. And if I'm tripping with my hatred for Deontay Johnson, somebody go draft him and then tell me, you know, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, because Diggs is going to prove a lot of people wrong this year. Deontay Johnson is going to prove a lot of people right this year because he sucks. He's a bum.
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
And Hassan said, "Hey there, today's my brother's birthday. Nice. Happy birthday to your bro. Let's get it." Hassan said, "AEW Dynamite, road to AEW All In." Okay, all right. And Skatehead said, "What up, fam? Long time no see. What up, bro? Let's smoke it up." And Tino said, "Key fob is easy fix, bro. They did it in my driveway." Well, I mean, my car's already down there, so they're gonna have to do it over there. But yeah, and I mean, yeah, and 450, like I don't want to have to drop 450, you know, on it, like for sure. But you know, if that's what gets it fixed, like I mean, it's still at this point, it's still cheaper than me buying a whole new car. Like, I mean, the car's 10 years old, like right now, but especially since I moved out to Vegas. I mean, I do not drive this car like I did at certain points of my life in San Diego, where I was actually like working 45 minutes away from my house and like shit like that. And Tia said, "My bad, I got distracted by your key fob." And said, "I read the whole damn article, basically told me what I already know." So what the fuck are the Raiders doing? And it said, "Have we seen a successful team with the 2 tight end formation?" I mean, just the Patriots. That's all that we can really think about. Like, you know, that's all that I can really remember with the 2 tight end set. And makes it look up local key fob, mobile people that normally come to your house, change out your fob, calibrate it to your computer. They said fucking $200 is too much. Well, I mean, it was $200 an hour for them to fucking look at the diagnostic shit. So either way, I'm already into them for $200, and then that's gonna go towards the total cost of what it's gonna be. And yeah, man. I mean, that's what sucks. Is like if I was in an area, like if I was in an area where I had been for a while or all that, you know. But I don't know. I just can't even take a chance on people anymore. Can't even take a chance on these goddamn shops, man. Doesn't matter who it is, they're gonna rip you off. At least with these guys, I'll have a fucking warranty, you know, and can go back. I mean, that's usually worth the extra money. Usually. But yeah, man, we'll see what happens. Either way, gotta get this shit fixed. Been without a car for like 3 days, and we need to go to the grocery store like so bad. Wilson, I'm only drafting Johnson as my 5th receiver. I have no plans on playing him. If he turns into something good, then I struck gold. If not, but I'm not targeting him everywhere. Well, yeah, I wouldn't target him everywhere because he sucks. He's a bum.
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
Chris, I'm tired of people trying to send me scrubs and AARP members for my younger number 1 players. This disrespect is real. Crispy, I think you're gonna have to make one of those videos where like you just like, you know, like that, like let's say there's a wall that just needs like, you know, totally to be crushed. You can take a video of you like crushing that wall and reminding people, I will crush you, I will kill you. Zach said, would you rather draft Nico Collins or Stephon Diggs if you had to choose? Right now, I would probably draft Nico because you get him cheaper. Now, here's the thing. That's not the case in every single league because there's a whole bunch. There's people like, who was it? Captain Spock, who was like, man, I've never seen Stephon Diggs get drafted before Nico. So, you know, I'm not really sure like how it works in like every single league, but I've been seeing like go back a month. Nico was getting drafted the highest. It was going Nico, Stephon Diggs, Tank Dell. Now, over the last maybe like week or two, Stephon Diggs has been going higher, then Nico, then Tank Dell. So I think I would rather have whoever I could get cheaper. How about that? Which in this case, for most of the drafts that I've seen, it'd be Nico, but that's who I want. The guy that you get cheaper out of the two. Okay, Tina said I got a fancy key fob though. Could be cheaper. I hope so, man. But I know the key fobs aren't cheap. Like, cause like with all, it's because of the fucking electrical cars, man. That's what it is. The key fob doesn't just unlock the doors, you know. And I think that a lot of people may just like forget that. Like, it controls the whole. It's not just turning on. It's like, man, like my whole thing is locked right now because it won't read anything like from the fucking key. So the whole shit is just locked. It's not like on like the older Hondas where it's like it's locked. The thing's locked because like I turned the wheel too far when I stopped or whatever. No. Yeah. See, Bake says normally over 200 for the key as well. Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. And whatever it is, I'm able to use this $200 that they diagnosed my shit with to pay that off. And Will said Diggs will be the answer. Watch. And Marcus said, does your grocery store have a delivery service or take an Uber? Yeah, I mean, but fuck, man. Uber, I got to pay $15 like each way because I don't live like super, like it's not literally right down the street. Like I have to go a couple miles. It's going to be like 10 or 15 bucks like each way. So that just like sucks. I was hoping that we get this car situation fucking figured out. And Crispy said, fuck electric cars. It's not an electric car. It has, it runs on gas and all that. It's not an electric car, but all the newer cars, everything is electric. Like, you know, like, I mean, it's the whole systems, you know, and everything that all work through the computer and like, you know, all that kind of shit. So when I say electric, I don't mean like an electric, what's it called? An electric motor. No. But yeah, Marco, if I don't get this shit fixed today, we might have to do some kind of delivery service. But it sucks, man. I really don't like the delivery service. Crispy said, fix it yourself. Yeah, man, you can't. You can't fix these electric cars yourself, or the shit where everything is super like electric. Like, you got to have all the machines and shit to check everything now. Like, it's only the old ass cars that like people could actually, let me go underneath. Let me pop the hood. Let me twist a few bolts here. Let me turn a few nuts here. And then the shit just magically fixes. It ain't like that anymore, Crispy. See, TSI tried, Crispy. You need the programmer. Like, you need all the fucking equipment. Like, that's how they made it to where like, not even a normal person, like, nobody can work on cars, like, unless you have the big ass fucking machines and the readers and, like Tino said, the programmers, whatever the fuck they're called. But yeah, and even with the shit that was going on with my car, I asked Song, he was like, man, you should go buy one of these things from AutoZone. And he was like, you plug it in and it'll tell you like what the fucking issue is. And I was like, yeah. But my car won't turn on. My car won't turn on. And Crispy said, you got YouTube. Yeah, you know what YouTube said for my issue? They said, go like this with your steering wheel. See your steering wheel? Just turn it a little bit like this and then keep jiggling the key. And sooner or later, it'll turn on. Guess what? It's not fucking working because that's not the issue. Oh, man. And Big said, Walmart Plus app is like $10 a month. They'll deliver groceries to you same day, no charge. Yeah, I say you can tip if you want, but I hate Walmart, dude. Like, I mean, for grocery stores, like, I mean, that would be like a last ditch effort. Because yeah, I don't like, we're going to Costco, Albertsons, sometimes grocery outlet, sometimes the farmer's market. I mean, there's multiple people, multiple places. And Tino said, I just changed my brakes the other day. Well, I mean, brakes are different though, like brakes, oil changes, like things like that, people are still able to do. But yeah, and Crispy said, fucking kids these days. Cars aren't the same, Crispy. Cars aren't the same. They're made in all these fucking weird, crazy ass ways now to make it to where people can't work on their cars. Crispy, not every car is you're going to be able to work on. You could not come up to my house and fix the issue by watching some YouTube video. I could have gone like the tow truck driver did say it seems like a key fob issue. And I mean, I couldn't have just fixed the key fob. Like, I could have, like Bake said, maybe went to like a key fob, go to like a place where I get the key fob done. But what if it wasn't the key fob? Like, at that point, like, so that's another thing that just like sucks, And guess what? When I do the work on it, there ain't no warranty. There ain't no warranty. I mean, I really feel like that's the safety of these stupid ass shops. Yeah, but Crispy, but what year, make, and model cars do you have? That's what I'm saying. Mine's a 2014. Do you have a car that's 10 years or younger? And Marco said, I'm sure Alex will fuck up his car until eternity if he uses YouTube for that. I mean, I'm just smart enough to realize, like, I'm just going to go pay. I'm not going to spend a bunch of time trying to do something that's not an easy fix. If it was an easy fix, the YouTube videos that I watched, it would have already been fixed. Trust me. I got half of the problem done because like the key wouldn't even go in at all. And the first video that I saw, it said use WD-40. So I did WD-40. Shit didn't work. It would not go in. The next day when I went and picked it up today, it was like the WD-40 loosened things up because now I would go in. But the person even said, I might have fucked up my ignition by doing that. Like, because they said by going in and out, pause. He said it could have fucked up the little pins that are on the inside of the ignition. And so, like, I hope I didn't do that. And all right, Crispy said 2018. All right. Dalmac, he said, that's why I'm buying a 1967 VW Beetle. He said, easy to fix, for sure. For sure. I really haven't had too many problems with this car like over the years. A couple years ago, there was a big issue. This year I had a big issue, like fucking $1,500 like fix of a whole bunch of different things. And now this shit with the key. But it's also 10 years old, so, and I only have one fucking key. The other one got broken long time ago. And yeah, never just bought an extra key fob. I probably never will either. Because we got to get this one to fix it. I'm not just going to buy an extra one unless well, yeah, see, if it only fucks up once every 10 years, why do I need to have another one? Because I'm not going to have this shit for another 10 years. But just as a safety precaution. And Tino said, United Rentals, fuck you. Oh, he said they should make a company where you can rent tools like a programmer, for example, for a key fob or a pallet jack. Okay, he said, I always need pallet jacks at work. He said, United Rentals, fuck you. Yeah, I mean, that's really where it's at. Like, I mean, that's the type of business that I would want to get into, where you purchase something once and you just rent it out. Like I've always, like here, and I mean, San Diego is probably more of a realistic area, but I was like, man, wouldn't it be cool if we like, you know, had a couple hundred chairs, had a couple hundred tables, and, you know, for all the party rentals, you just come rent the tables and the chairs from us. We bring them to your house. We charge you whatever amount, and we come pick them up afterwards. And, yeah, like I always keep seeing the videos about the people that rent those or that buy those huge ass inflatables, you know, the big jumpers or whatever. You buy them for like $1,000, fucking rent them out for, I don't know, $200 a day or whatever. Crispy said, my coach had an old ass Beetle. We picked it up, turned it sideways in the parking lot. Dude, what the fuck, man? Fucking Crispy. And that coach walked out to his car and was like this. Tina said, bro, I'll call United Rentals, say I need to rent a pallet jack, and they'll be like, we can have one out there Monday. And I'm like, it is Monday, and they'd be like, next Monday. Fuck. Yeah, that's tough, man. That's rough. Gotta schedule this shit out when you need it, like right then. Right, I need it right now, not next Monday. Oh, man. Well, I really hope that this is somewhat of an easy fix. I hope it just costs like $300. I hope it costs like $250 because I've already paid him $240. So if it costs $250, that'd be perfect. I only owe $10 more. So hoping and praying for a $250 price tag on this. Crispy said, "Sir, we didn't say which Monday." Ouch! 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 But yeah, we have so little food in the house right now. I mean, there's still a little bit. It's not like we're like literally starving. But there was so little food in the house that I caved yesterday, and I bought Little Caesars. I hate Little Caesars, and but everybody in the house loves it besides me. So I fucking got it for everybody. Everybody's all super excited, and now we got food for breakfast and lunch and shit today, and hopefully the car's fixed by then, and then we'll be able to get to Costco. But damn it, man. I'm really glad that nothing fucked up on me while I was out in the field on Friday. Or wait, did I take it on Saturday? I think it was Thursday and Friday that I actually like took my car when I was going into to what's it called? Going to the casino to visit my cousin and shit, because that would have sucked. I would have been so fucking far away from my house, and like I definitely wouldn't have been able to get a free tow being as far away from my house as I would have been. So yeah, luckily all this shit happened when the car was in the parking my house in the driveway. So luckily, because all the tows, I've had to tow it 3 times now, to the shop 2 days ago, and that stupid shop and those assholes, and I towed it away from there back to my house, and I towed it this morning to the other shop, and I have the Verizon roadside service. I've had it for so fucking long, it's only $3 a month still. I will never fucking cancel that shit. And I haven't used it in years either. And but yeah, I still haven't used it in years, been paying the $3 a month for probably years and years not using it. And man, it came in so clutch. Like right now, needed it like 3 days in a row. And Crispy said, you enjoy your pineapple pansy pizza. I enjoyed it as much as I could. I fucking hate Little Caesars. I enjoyed it as much as I could, and I didn't get sick or anything. So we're good. We're good. Marco said Bentley or Morrow. Oh, Bentley is not even close. Yeah, I don't. Nicholas Morrow is, I don't know. Just good morrow, sir. Good morrow, sir. We will see you later. Get him out of there. Get him out of there. You know where I need to go? Place that has some good Hawaiian pizza is it's this place. It's is it Napoli's? I think Napoli's. I don't know. I always get it wrong, whichever way I say it. And I don't know how corporate they are. They have 3 places here in Vegas. So I wonder if they're like in other places around the country. But man, they have some good ass pizza. And when we did the event last year in August here in Vegas, they have it's a huge ass 30-incher. It's a huge pause, but a 30-inch pizza, and you can get like 4 different kinds on it. And so I got that. And then, but I made sure to get a Hawaiian for myself, because nobody really wanted Hawaiian. So I think I got like a Supreme, and people like that. And I got the buffalo chicken, and I got like a pepperoni and sausage, and something else. I can't remember what else we got. But man, that place is so clutch. Their wings are so fucking bomb. And yeah, need to go back there. And Marco said, go to Italy and order pineapple on pizza. But isn't pizza in Italy just like very, very different compared to pizza in America? Just like even in general, like a pepperoni pizza, like just any pepperoni pizza, like let's say it's a cheese pizza. How about that? Like it won't fucking look like anything that I'm gonna get in like a pizza in Italy, though, right? And Johnny said, go to Italy and order pizza at all. It won't be what you're expecting. Exactly, right? Like, I mean, it's not like this is like American pizza. It's way different, right? Way different. And Johnny said, pineapple is tits on pizza. I'll fight about it. There we go. All right, we got someone on my side. Tino said, have you been to Red Dwarf Pizza? No. Where's that at? I mean, I'm assuming Vegas, but what is it? Is it at a casino? I really don't go to like the casinos to eat, like unless I'm like there for something specific. I'm never going to a casino to eat. Red Dwarf is my cousin's spot when he lived in Vegas. Okay. Let's see. Where is it? I'm going to pull this up on the map. Let's pull it up on my phone. I don't know why it's not letting me pull it up easily on the computer. Damn. It's all the way on the east side, so it's like so far away from me. I'm seeing the pictures. I'm seeing like a deep dish one that looks fire. Yeah, what the fuck is this? Damn. This looks crazy. Might have to go check this out. Well, I'm gonna put it every place that I ever hear about, I put it on like I save it on Google Maps, and then if I'm ever in that area, I go check it out. Oh, it's right by the Player One video game bar. Cool. There might be an excuse for me and Noble to go over there so we can go check out the pizza. It's more of a bar spot, though. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's off the strip. It's east. Man, that's what sucks. Like anywhere that is like on the east side of the strip, I barely go to because it's so far. It's so far because I'm already like, shit, it takes me 15 minutes just to get to the freeway. So like you think from there, then it's going to be like another 15, 20 minutes, like to actually get that far north. And then another like 10 to 15 minutes, like off the freeway, like as well. So like, man, some of these places be such a mission, And Bake say, you know, it sounds good on pizza. Fruit. Fuck no. Fuck that shit. Oh, you mean like tomatoes? Tomatoes are fruit. Literally, the entire sauce that you're eating on pizza, unless you're eating the white ricotta pizza, is fruit. So what about that? What about that, you anti-fruit on pizza people? Huh? Marcus said, but you get stabbed or shot. If you're lucky, just beaten up in order. That in Italy, depending on where you are. I see, but that's the thing. Like, I wouldn't go to a place and order something that they don't make on a regular basis. Like if I go to a place, I want their specialties. So no, I would assume going to Italy, Hawaiian pizza would not be their specialty. And pineapple bacon jalapeno is one of the best combos of all time. I love bacon on the pizza as well. I'm a big advocate of bacon on almost like anything. You could literally add bacon to like any type of pizza that you're doing, and just to adding a little, you know, a little bit of that little chef's kiss. Yeah. Tina said pizza is completely homemade, the dough and everything. I think they use yeah. And I don't even know how to pronounce that. Focaccia bread. Focaccia. So people get weird about pineapple on pizza, insecure about their manhood. Source 20 years of pizza experience. Yeah, there we go. And Tino said, I hate pasta. Said that they have a sign that says, if you want toppings we don't have, we'll go get it. What? Said Italian food sucks. I'll say it. Italian food sucks, but it's because you hate pasta? Is that why? Man. He said it's basically wet bread with the sauce on top. Man, but some of that sauce be really good, though. The cheese in the sauce, man, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. And us Americans, we love cheese. We love cheese. And Tino said, yeah, I don't like pasta. You lied, Tino. You lie. So fettuccine Alfredo. No chicken fettuccine Alfredo. No shrimp fettuccine Alfredo. None of that. No spaghetti with the meatballs. None of that. Crispy said, order pineapple on pizza. In Italy, you'll get a visit from the mob. So here's what I want you guys to do. Pay for me for a ticket. Take me as your +1. Pay for a ticket for me. Pay for my hotel and everything. I'll go order pineapple on pizza, okay? In Italy. Just someone pay for me to do it. I'll go do it. I'll show you. I'm not scared. And if it's Crispy who's there, they're not going to be messing with me and got my muscle here. Come on. Give me that pineapple on pizza, or my muscle is going to handle it. And Marco said, you ate at the wrong places in Italy, Tino. I don't think he's talking about eating from Italy. I think he's just talking about pasta in general. Maybe some Olive Garden pasta, you know, which that's nothing like it. Have you ever been to Olive Garden, Marco, when you came here, just to like see the differences on a place that like claims to be Italian cuisine? Down back to the top with all this pizza and pasta talk. It's making me hungry. I know, right? I'm just like smoking weed. Sometimes there's certain strains that suppress my appetite, you know, and but yeah. A lot of pizza pasta talk this morning. Anything to take my mind off of my stupid fucking car. You know, so when I go to Olive Garden, I get the chicken parmesan with the salad on the side instead of the noodles. Johnny said, I'm about to make some breakfast spaghetti. Nice. So what would the breakfast spaghetti be? Would it just be like the noodles and then everything breakfast after that? Or do you still use marinara sauce? Uh-oh. Let's see it, Tino, he said. And now you guys know the full story of why he was named Tony Pasta. That's hilarious. And Tino said breakfast and the best meal. Facts. It's because you can eat it at any time of the day and get satisfied. Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess in certain places in Vegas, like I could eat like certain food like at any time during the day. But yeah, like I don't know. In the morning, like you're not trying to eat no fat ass pasta or, you know, some huge ass steak or like something. Kind of just makes you want to go to sleep. Will said Schmitty's saying the trade in place with the Steelers for Ayuk. I'm not watching the stream. I just saw the headline. Okay. Let's see. I wonder who his source is. Let's see. I'm just going to go search Brandon Ayuk. We'll see if anything new pops up. Okay, so this is CBS Sports. Brandon Ayuk trade rumors. Patriots no longer pursuing Ayuk, but the Steelers are still in the mix. Interesting. So both AFC North teams, the Browns and the Steel Dogs. Who would you? Let's say those are let's say that is one of the two places he's going, the Browns or the Steelers. Where would you guys rather have him go? Would you rather have him go to the Browns or the Steelers? I think that I would rather have him go to the Browns, but this is assuming that Cooper is going back in that trade as well. I want to try one of those English breakfasts. There we go. I got some frozen garlic cream sauce I made. Gonna toss it with spaghetti and breakfast sausage. Nice. Marta said, nope, no Olive Garden, but been to that chain called Syphilis, or maybe it's Fazoli's. And Tina said, I think it's syphilis. When your elephant trunk got a runny nose. Oh man. Will said, all depends on who you want to get better. If you want San Fran to get better, you want him to go to the Browns. No idea what Pittsburgh would give up. I mean, they'd be giving up maybe they just give up a first for him. Maybe. Now, Max, I agree. If Cooper's in the trade, the Browns is a better landing spot. Yeah. I mean, even if Cooper's not in the trade, I feel like that would make Cooper second fiddle over there to him. But, man, just maybe Ayuk can go over there and give Deshaun Watson a little change, the change of scenery that he needs. Tina said this sounds like Mike Tomlin's messing with the 49ers player chemistry. I mean, with a twisted web we weave. Like, what if it was to do that, just to fuck with them so much? Will said, Person's shoulder injury now. Yeah, I brought that up since San Fran might be wanting to get a wide receiver. Pittsburgh could give up some defensive player as well, but you never know. I mean, maybe the 49ers wouldn't want to do, like trade away that for the pick. Maybe they would want to try to get more win now, like assets. I mean, they keep fucking up with a lot of their picks, especially their early ones anyways. Brandon Ayuk's actually one of the ones, whenever they hit, they never want to pay the motherfuckers. Like, what is up with that? They never want to pay the motherfuckers when they finally hit with their first round picks. Well, so like when Champ Bailey got traded, yeah. Said you wouldn't know who was on the field, Tomlin or Ayuk, if he goes if he goes to Pittsburgh, right? They look like they're like long lost, like cousins or something. But Tomlin's always got his shades on. That's a dead giveaway. And he can't even take the shades off. Those are just like glued to his face. All right. We're getting very close to getting out of here. So before we do, let me shout out our producers of the show, our 420 Crew Patreon members, our All Access members, our Elite members, our Superstar members, our Ultimate members. We have a new Ultimate member as well. It is Justin Pickle in a Jar, who just joined up. We appreciate you, bro, for signing up. And it's because of you guys that we're able to do this show every day. Salute. Salute. Marco said, having comes from keeping. That's why they never want to pay up. Said, you see a clip of CMC calling Ayuk a former teammate. Then he corrected himself. Ooh, damn. Nope, I did not. But ouch. Ouch. Tina said Niners need picks over defensive players. That team is stacked. Yeah, it is. But they're also, I mean, a lot of them are very old.
Simmons is old.
That's one of the things about their defense. They're pretty old. But JPZ, what up, bro? Said Greens football fam, and of course, what up to the GOAT? You the man, JPZ. Thanks for coming through. We're getting out of here soon, but yeah, we got another bowl or two in me. We get our second wind here, dealing with some bullshit car issues today again. Hopefully today's the last day of dealing with this issue. I just got an update from them, though. Way better than yesterday, for sure, because yesterday I took it to a place. They didn't even fucking look at it all day. They didn't even look at it fucking all day. And so, yeah, at least this place looked at it, and they think it's a key fob issue. So we'll see. I hope it is. I hope it's just a key fob issue, and that's it. And that's it. Tina said, I feel like 30 is only for running backs, wide receivers, and DBs. I don't know. I mean, yes, but like, I mean, D linemen, I mean, a lot of them, I mean, we see like that's probably the position where they go deeper into the 30s and it being okay. But there's not a lot of linebackers that like Bobby Wagner, you know, like he's a unicorn, you know, like, I mean, there's not many guys that are going into their like mid 30s and still like balling the fuck out, you know? That's all I'm saying. Defensive line's a little bit different, but yeah, the linebackers and the DBs, because once you start losing a step like that's really what it is. Once you start losing a step, you're getting replaced for someone younger. You definitely are. Marco said Alex wrecked his car, but keeps making up some story about the key not working. No, trust me. The car was not wrecked. The last time I did something like that was a long time ago, falling asleep at the wheel. Thankfully, I'm still here. Because, yeah, that was a real scary fucking moment for sure. But nope, car's not wrecked. Car's not wrecked. We're good. I mean, it's got a couple dings and scratches. You know, but those are just cosmetic. We're not worried about the cosmetic stuff of the car. We just need to start and get from point A to point B. That's it. Down Max said, if I was wanting to trade my Anthony Richardson and JSN for Trevor Lawrence and DK, what kind of picks should I add to make it a little bit more fair? I would just start there and see what they say. But because Anthony Richardson is valued way higher than Trevor Lawrence right now, you know, and DK, he's valued a little bit higher than JSN. Like, I mean, someone might just do that swap. You got to find the person that likes Anthony Richardson. If you're not trading to a person that really, really likes Anthony Richardson, don't trade it to that person. You got to find the person in your league that really, really loves Anthony Richardson. Will said James Conner, Trey McBride, Stephon Diggs, Metcalf, Jefferson, Mixon, Pacheco, Caleb, Amari, Spears, Eckler, Ford, Chase Brown. Said that trade was just made in a free ESPN league. I emailed ESPN and they vetoed it. Dude traded his whole bench for the other team starters. Total collusion. Yeah. That's why free leagues suck, dude. I'm hosting a free league and you won't see bullshit like that happening. Tino said linebackers could be borderline. Said you're right, especially in the middle. Yeah, for sure. I mean, edge rushers, I almost consider the outside linebackers that are strictly like what's his name? Like Leonard Floyd, for example. Like he's an outside linebacker, but he's like a lineman, like those kind of guys, like those guys can last a little longer for sure. So, but I'm almost throwing those guys just in the same category as defensive linemen now. And he said, I guess you could include a middle linebacker in the under 30 club. Yeah, middle linebacker specifically for sure. Or just inside linebacker, because some teams, the ones who run the 3-4, you got the two inside linebackers. But yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so middle linebackers, cornerbacks for sure. And then yeah, I guess safeties. Maybe the safeties in the D line. Those are the ones who last a little bit longer. How about that? Safeties in the D linemen. Because there's corners who they transition from corner into safety because they lost a step, but they're really good, like field generals for sure. Yep, there you go. And you have to be willing to move to safety at 30 from DB. Yeah, from cornerback because safeties are DB. So yeah. And I've seen Alabamians drive when I was there. So damn, that shit's scary. Yeah, I would tell you, man, I have not driven in a lot of places, so I don't know. Like I've driven in San Diego, I've driven in LA, a couple other places in Cali. I've driven most of the time, but I'm still going the speed limit, sometimes even a little bit higher, than the speed limit. But it's like there's no in between in Vegas. It's like someone's either doing 100 miles an hour or they're doing like 10 miles an hour, it's so weird how that works. And like, man, I see so many TikTok videos of like just crazy fucking deadly looking crashes like in Vegas. And like, man, it makes me scared to drive like sometimes. And it's why Nevada fucking car insurance is so expensive compared to California car insurance. So insane. But one thing that I learned though is if you get into an accident and it's not your fault, you can get paid out from both car insurances. So I think that's why it's so much more expensive. But it's very, very interesting. And I drive in San Francisco weekly, and he said, let me tell you, he said nothing like what? Something roads. He said some barely even follow the traffic laws. He said, you ever drive in a forced U-turn lane? In a forced U-turn lane? What's a forced U-turn lane? Marco said, I was crazy too. Using a blinker is not mandatory. It's a courtesy. Fuck. I understand not using a blinker if there's nobody next to you. But yeah, I just don't. It literally takes like a half a second. Like that's it. It's a half a second. So he said, gotta make a U-turn, bro. The street is closed. Damn. That would suck. And Dowmax said, yeah, it sounds pretty rough to drive in Vegas. Yeah. In certain areas, if you're on the freeway, like a lot of the newer freeways, like they're fucking big. Like we're talking like 5 lane on each side, type thing. So, I'll just be in the middle somewhere. Like I want even if I'm going like 70 or 80, I still won't want to be in the fucking all the way in the left lane. Cause sometimes there's just like really, really, really big dumbasses like out there. So, but I'm usually just cruising now, man. I got my my Need for Speed days out of my system. Johnny said, I miss East Coast driving, everyone going twice the speed limit, but obeying all the unwritten rules. He said, here in Denver, everyone goes 5 miles an hour under, wants to touch your car with their car. Yeah. Those unwritten rules, you know, where like, I don't know, like even if I am all the way in the left lane, if I see someone coming up fast on me, like usually I'll just get over. But like, man, then I've seen some people, they're going so fast. I'm just like, man, you better fucking go around me. Like you're going way too fast. I don't even want to get over. And then you try to go around me and shit and fucking hit me or something. So it's like, it's the fine line of like, how fast are these motherfuckers going? You know, because it's more dangerous to me try to get out of the way and this idiot, you know, not know what's going on and then hit me, you know, like, so yeah, it's some bullshit, man. Some bullshit. And say you need to come up to Canada and see how people drive here in this province. He said, imagine a bunch of Indians from India not knowing the rules of the road, literally just jooting in and out of everywhere. He said, merging isn't in anyone's vocabulary. Stop signs or suggestions, same as red lights. Fuck. Marco said my ex's car had a broken right blinker, and the town sheriff told her with that courtesy because I told her she needs to fix it. Talking about traffic stuff. I'd be in the VA, Maryland, DC, and these cops just chill on the side of the road running radar, even in the country parts. That's happened in y'all states too. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I mean, the only ticket that I got in Vegas, it was a motherfucker who was, it wasn't even one of the main roads. It's like, you know, some of the roads that run parallel, you got a real major, I mean, it's almost like a highway, but it's a big street. Like that's what it is on like the left side, you know, let's say that. And then on the right side, like couple blocks over, it goes all the way to the freeway as well, but it's like, it's way less crowded. The streets aren't as big, but it's like more going through like residential like area. This motherfucker, like it was one of the ones, it was one of the Eric Estradas. This motherfucker, he's like hiding behind the fucking wall, like where people would go to like turn into like their like the housing complexes or whatever. This motherfucker's hiding behind the wall. I couldn't see him until I was like literally right next to him, and at that point it was already too late. I should have either punched it all the way, but nah, man, we're not trying to do that shit. But yeah, it was some bullshit. But it was the easiest ticket process ever in Vegas. Like you didn't even have to go see anybody. You just literally walk up to a computer and pay it. It was fucking weird. But yeah, there's no talking to anyone, getting out of it or anything like that. No going to court. You just pay that shit. And Johnny said they don't teach zipper merging in Colorado. Every merge situation is a nightmare. Oh man. Yeah. And I would say Vegas is definitely the same. Like even when people are zipper merging, like I've had the people go around to like get in front, try to get in front of like certain people in the zipper. Like, man, it's fucking stupid. Like, dude, you're gonna get to your destination that much quicker being 3 car lengths ahead. Like, get the fuck out of here. And JP said the VA state police make sure they hit their quota each month. Yeah, man, for sure. Crispy said my need for speed died looking at some friends' teeth fall out. For sure, man. For sure. He said, by the way, she drives probably get arrested for recklessly driving slow. And Tino says, it's true in Canada, they'll send you speeding tickets in the mail from cameras. Oh, they used to do that in California. Do you remember that, Tino? Did you ever know anybody who got a ticket, or you ever get a ticket that way where it was a street? I mean, they took those out. Now they're like, you can't do that anymore. But it's funny. My mom let one of her friends borrow the car, and her son got a fucking ticket in the car, but it got sent to my mom because it went off of the license plate. Will said all radar is redesigned for stealing money from the middle class. It's wealth transfer scheme. Yeah, it's some bullshit. JPZ said, I'm geeking, but I agree. And Will said, you can't outrun a radio, right? Right? You got to be going fast as hell. And Tina said, my uncle got a ticket in the mail when he went to Canada from the rental car company. I was like, no way. They use cameras. So they do the photo radar. I guess it goes to the owner of the vehicle, not the person driving. Yeah, because they don't know who's driving. Everything is off of the license plate. And so that's what happened. Like, it's funny, like in the pictures, you could even tell like who it, you could even tell who it was driving, that it wasn't my mom. I don't even know if she has paid it or like what, but it was for running a red light. It was like it took the picture of him in like the middle of the intersection after the light was already red. What Tina say? I drive a big ass work truck most days. I can't really speed. All of our fuses and keys on the dashboard will slide around. Okay. All right. Don Max said, "What? There's no speed cameras in the U.S." Not that I know of. In California, they used to have, like, if you were running the red light, you know, like they had all those kind of photo enforced like type things. That was in California. I remember that, or at least San Diego specifically. I don't know if that was in every area in California. Marco said I wouldn't pay for that ticket. In Germany, the driver has to pay the fine. I mean, this was so long ago. Like, we're talking like 15, 20 years ago, I think. I don't even know. So you got to buy some sort of reflective tape for the deflector. The LPR stands for automated license plate reader. Oh, okay. Trying to say stop doing the camera tickets here because it didn't hold up in court and everyone was challenging them. Okay. Tina said, yeah, we had the red light ones, but they banned him. Yeah, they banned him in all of California. Yeah, I don't remember the speeding ones either. I don't think that those ever existed. Not in California anyways. Will said here in Canada, Canadians are too big of pussies to stand up for anything or challenge anything. That's why they get away with the shit that they do. Oh, man. JP said, I missed the first part of the session. Was there anything to be worried about CMC's little situation? I mean, of course he has a calf strain. There's still, we still got a month before the season starts. So I don't think he's going to be like, he's not going to be in question of like missing games or like, nothing like that. But as far as, being banged up for the season, like it sucks that he got banged up like literally before the season started, because no matter what, like that's something that's going to be lingering for like the whole year, probably at least a little bit. So yes, am I a little bit nervous? Yes. Is it going to stop me from drafting him wherever I can draft him? At this point, no. I'm still going to draft him wherever I could draft him. You still have to be at the top of the leagues to, at the top of your draft to be able to do that anyways. So I'm not approaching the situation any differently with CMC. How about that? Johnny said he had a calf strain at the end of last season too. I'm a little extra weary. He said still my 101 though. See, exactly. It's like if it happens, it happens. Marco said name one season CMC wasn't injured. Well, that's the thing. He hasn't been injured in every single year. Every football player plays hurt to some extent throughout the season. It just sucks for him that his hurt is coming a month before the season starts and like literally might be tiny bit lingering throughout the year. That's what sucks. All right, last bowl, and then we're going to get out of here. Appreciate you guys rocking. And Down Max said down the 49ers RBs are kind of cursed. The 49ers are cursed in general. Like, I don't know why. Look at all the injuries that they've gotten. Like, they always get injuries early, too. And, like, shit, even a guy like Dre Greenlaw, he got hurt at the end of last season. That shit's, like, carrying over. Will said, quick question. What happens in Sleeper if the draft order hasn't been randomized or set up by the commissioner? Nothing. It stays the same until you're going to start the draft, and then it would randomize it when they do it. And Tina said, who's this year's Madden cover? Shh, don't tell nobody. And Marco said, you said that 4 bowls ago. Well, you're still here, Marco. You're still here. That's all I got to say. You're still here watching the smokage, so I must be doing something right. And Wilson, I'm set to play in a best ball league that is set to draft in half an hour, and there's no draft order. So the thing is, like, unless the commissioner sets it to auto start, it might not start like if the commissioner's just like, you know, MIA or something, like there's leagues where someone has to physically press that button. Oh, no way. Down Max. He said that the 49ers just signed Keyshawn Vaughn.
Oh, Keyshawn!
Oh, man, I get to use the Keyshawn drop.
Oh, Keyshawn!
Anybody remember where that's from? And Marcos, I'm just here so I don't get fined. You're damn right. You're damn right.
Let's get it on.
You're damn right. So the computer won't just auto pick for everybody. No, it would it would randomize. But it has to be, like I said, like the person has to have it to where it like automatically starts at that time. If they don't have that setting on, it's not going to start. Someone has to physically press the button. Ooh. The haze, the Blue Dream Haze number 2. That was super tasty. Super tasty. Whew. All right. Appreciate all you guys rocking. We should be back tonight for the best ball draft. Make sure you guys go get in. If you have not any best ball draft that you're already in, just go look at my comments in there because all of them are in there. It is the 110 that we are drafting in today. Man, it's going to be awesome. Marco said, try best timers number 7. What is that? Is that a German lager? I said, fuck, the dude has the auto start draft disabled. Yeah, so someone has to be there to physically press that button. And if he's MIA, and Crispy said, signed who? They signed Keyshawn Vaughn.
Oh, Keyshawn!
Oh, Keyshawn. Anybody remember where that's from? Anybody remember where that's from? It's from probably my favorite episode of one specific show. Anybody have a guess? I almost feel like I want to smoke one more bowl just to see if anybody knows.
Oh, Keyshawn!
Will said, man, this league is more getting the Olympics. And Crispy said, who?
Oh, Keyshawn!
JPZ said, might as well return Marlon Mack. And sign Marlon Mack. Man, you know what I got to get? We got to get Return of the Mac. That would just be a fun drop. Return of the Mac. Down Mac said it sounds like a South Park thing. It totally is South Park.
Oh, Keyshawn!
It's from the episode where Butters is a pimp. And that's the cop that's undercover. And Keyshawn is his pimp. And Keyshawn at the end says he wants to marry him. And then he's like this.
Oh, Keyshawn!
Nope. Will is South Park, the other best animated series that is out there. All right, we're getting up out of here. Best ball drafts, go join them. If you're not on Patreon, you can go join there for free, and you can find the links to the League 420 crew.com. You can join for free, so why wouldn't you join? It's the dopest fantasy football community around. And dopest cannabis community around. There we go. All mixed into one. All right. We'll see you a little bit later for the best ball draft, guys. And Marco said Timmy and Jimmy join the Crips is fucking funny. It's such a classic episode. All right. We'll see you guys later. Peace out.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.